And of course, my phone goes off. All right, let's see if we are live on the YouTubes. Da-da-da-da. Not yet. There we go. All right. Hey, everybody. How is it going? Welcome to our May Promptathon.
Woohoo!
It's going to be so much fun because this is the first day, so all of the kinks should be worked out on this one, I hope. And yeah, here we go. Laura, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Sure.
All right.
My name is Laura Nettles. I have a writing channel called Laura Nettles. I do live write-ins usually on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Today is my 1-year YouTube anniversary.
Yay!
So, hooray! And I just had 2 of my stories come out in an anthology book 2 days ago. So,
nice.
yeah! So I have a little bit out there, but I'm still fairly new. I usually write horror. So
there you go.
Woohoo!
Awesome. Congratulations and congratulations. All right. For those of you that don't know, I am Sam and this is my channel and welcome, welcome, welcome. I usually write fantasy and romance and supernatural and paranormal and everything that goes in between because it's just random in my head because that's the way I am. All right. So we can go ahead and what I thought about doing was running maybe 1 or 2 sprints just to get warmed up to get more people in here. And then we'll do the big prompt sprint and we'll go from there. Does that sound okay to you?
So we're just working on our own whips right now?
Yeah, I'm working
Awesome.
on our own works in progress right now. So we'll go ahead and start the first sprint. It's going to be, do you want a 20-minute or a 25-minute?
Let's go 20.
20? All right. So we'll get a 20-minute sprint. That way we can get warmed up. You can work on whatever you want to. And yeah. So share the screen. Woohoo.
Ooh, so pretty.
Thank you. All right. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. That is it for that one. How did everybody do?
Pretty good.
Good. All right.
I think I actually finished my short story.
Nice.
Hallelujah.
That is awesome. I got distracted.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I got
So,
about 200 words.
nice.
That's all it took to finish this sucker.
That's awesome though. I mean, it's finished. You can move on to something else. After you bask in the glow of finishing it, of course.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna have to edit it some more. Because this is for an anthology and I don't want it to get rejected right off the bat.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I got 53 words.
Very nice.
And a little bit of editing done. I was mostly editing that round because it was like, okay, what the heck did I write?
Yeah, there's a little more romance in the story than I was expecting. I was like, oh, okay.
little bit too much V8
I
juice.
guess we're getting kissed before the murder happens.
That character's supposed to have a name? What?
They had names. There's only 3 characters really in this story.
Okay.
So it's a retelling of the Cabinet of Dr Caligari.
Oh, wow.
From 1920.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's an old German horror movie, which has a twist, but I'm not using the twist because it's still under copyright, and it's a cliched twist now. But it was the first ever horror movie twist ever. And so it's iconic. But I'm using the main meat of the story where the sleepwalker goes and kills people in the night after he predicts that they're going to die.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, you're going to have to share that. All right. So let's get through some of these comments. We had Melanie jump in and out. She's going to go take a nap. And happy Promptathon. Thank you, Annual. And Ava jumped in. Hey, Ava. Or Eva. And Glory writes the blues.
Glory.
And we had Jordan jump in, but he's going to go drinking with his daddy. And Liz is here.
Yay!
All right. So, yeah. Let's see. Thinking another sprint, and then we'll do the prompt sprint.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go back to my horror food stories.
Your projects just sound so awesome. It's like, okay, gimme.
I can read these ones. These ones aren't being submitted to anthologies.
Okay. Won't do that. I'll hold you to that.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Do we want to do another 20-minute?
Sure.
All right. We'll do Camille's. I'm just so used to like not having anybody on with me, so it's like, okay, chat for a little bit and then jump into a sprint. So if you want to chat, be like, hey, this is chat time. And I'll be okay with it.
Yeah. So I have a predicament.
Oh no.
So these food horror stories are usually told from the perspective of the food is being devoured by a child or somebody.
Oh wow.
And so I have one about a gingerbread man, one about a marshmallow drowning and melting into hot chocolate, and I have an Easter bunny in his basket waiting to be devoured by a child.
Nice.
So I have those. But then my candy cane one, I went from the perspective of being created is the horror process. So
Oh,
I'm wondering if it's too dark because the other ones are kind of funny.
right.
Like they're a little cute, but still horrifying. I don't know if it's just too straight up horror.
um, I don't know. I mean,
Do you want to hear it?
sure.
Okay, this one's for candy canes. I was born in the fiery copper pot where my elements melted together. My first words were hisses of pain as I bubbled and boiled. Poured out onto unfeeling metal, I was bent in on myself over and over until I had been contorted 1,000 times. My steaming voice was gone from overuse. As I rested, chunks of my body were torn away and dyed with festive color. Before I could recover, I was weightless as my body was lifted through the air and draped over a candy hook. My body oozed down with the weight of my own flesh. Then the candy maker pulled me. Over and over. I was aerated, stretched, roped, and aerated, transmuted to the color of bone. White with my colored limbs returned and stretched and twisted to the edge of my capacity. No voice escaped me now. I was cut into pieces and bent into hooks. My remains put on display.
Oh my gosh.
Is
I
that
like.
too dark for a Christmas card?
From you? No.
Oh, okay. Like, Happy Christmas!
I like it though. I mean, yeah. I don't think it's too dark,
Okay.
but yeah. What does everybody else think?
Would you be like, what the heck? If you got that in the mail.
I would be like, ooh. Now I want a candy cane.
Yay.
But, you know, we all know that I'm sick and twisted, so. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Let's
Glory
say
likes
for
it,
finished
so yay.
projects. Animal horrors. Hey, Jules.
Jules!
Glory says she loves it.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's good, and I think it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. And Liz says, I love it, but I love all things dark, so.
Exactly. Yeah. Shrug. I don't know. Respectable people. I have no idea what they like.
I mean, you can always, because there's always like those certain Christmas cards that you like kind of leave to the side a little bit for those special people that you know will get it kind of thing. So, I mean, it could just be one of those.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I like it.
Now I gotta figure out something for fruitcake.
Passed around over and over and over again.
Maybe it'll be a Molotov cocktail thrown through a car window or something.
There you go. The screams of the children. Oh.
No! They were in the car! No!
Oh, man. Yeah, too much. Okay. This is Christmas cards? Yes. This it is. Awesome. All right. So let's do another sprint. Neglected fruitcake that has a drinking problem.
Yes.
It would be kind of fun to have a range of tones for the different stories. Yes.
Okay. Good point.
Yes. I like this. We're all in agreement.
Now I have to go look up a recipe for fruitcake to see what's actually in it.
If it was made by my great grandmother, it's everything but the kitchen sink. I think literally. Oh, they were interesting.
As long as there's no squirrel in it. That's for the main course.
There is possibility that she once made a fruitcake with some kind of meat in it. I don't know if it was squirrel, but yeah, it was questionable. All right. Or at least bacon grease. I know she like put bacon grease in one, and I'm like,
this is supposed to be sweet.
yeah. I think she just got to the point where she's like, I'm going to torture my family, and I'm going to do it well.
Very nice.
Yeah. I'm going to cook, and they're not going to know anything that's in it until after they eat it.
It's for the best.
Yes, it is. All right, so I don't see any more comments coming in. Oh, here we go. The impromptu get together in the Sick and Twisted Writers of North.
Yay!
Yep. Oh my goodness.
My people.
Yes. We have a crew.
Oh, Camille timer.
Yeah. I like this one. I've always liked wood.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after this one, we'll do the Promptathon sprint. So Melanie says she's all for that. And all right. So you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Get to working. Yeah, I'll spit it out in a minute. All right. How did everybody do on that one?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
I realize that you have been streaming longer than I thought you were starting.
It's all good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. I just gothed up my nails and now I'm feeling fabulous.
Yay!
Awesome.
You want to go ahead and do your introduction?
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Casvoit. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and many times, recently, most especially, I combine those three things. If you are interested in marketing yourself as an author, you can find videos on the topic on my channel, Sako Toomey Casvoit. Please drop by. I would love to see you.
Yay! All right. So, what did you get done, Laura?
I wrote 2 little short ones. I
Yay!
did one for fruitcake and one for shortbread.
Woo!
Oh man! All right, Sako, did you get anything done? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
The fruitcake might have ended up drunk. So, yes. Along with its baker.
Yes. That would be great for the whole Molotov fruitcake thing.
Molotov.
Awesome. All right. What about you, Sako?
I smoked a cigarette.
Okay.
And now I'm here.
That works. I got 301 that time, so a little bit better. My brain is finally out of work mode and into writing mode, I think.
Nice.
Right on.
So let's see. We had Tessa join us. Hey, Tessa.
Hi, Tessa. I hope things get better.
I do too. It's rough. Let's see. I didn't get to read this just yet. So the treatment is abysmal. I've had lost 30. Oh my gosh. Rehab is slow. Employee told me they are basing release on what they can get from Medicare, and of course they are.
Welcome to the U.S. healthcare system.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Yes, if you can get an advocate or anybody that knows the system and can break it, do that. Because, yeah. I wish the one that I knew was still active, but because I would send them your way. Hey, CB.
Hi, CB.
All right. Okay. So, since it is prompt time, I think we've had enough of a warm up. Don't y'all think with 2? All right. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to put a prompt up, and y'all in the comments and us up here on screen are going to write on that prompt because Laura twisted my arm, and I guess I'm going to have to write to the prompt.
That's the point.
I wasn't going to do it on my stream. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to write to the prompt. We'll do another 20-minute sprint, and you just write your heart out on the prompt that I'm going to pop up on the screen, and then you can turn it into us. Now, I do have a Google form if anybody wants to use it, if they don't want to post their thing in the YouTube comments, because I know there's only 200 characters in the YouTube comments, so that might be a little bit difficult, especially for y'all overriders out there. So I will post a link to the Google form, and I will actually pop that up on the screen so we can read it and choose a winner and a runner-up. All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. So first things first. Let's shorten that god awful long URL. All right, so here's the form. If anybody wants to use it. And I'll go ahead and pin that up there as soon as it shows up on YouTube.
Exactly.
Okay, there it is. All right. And yeah, it is prompt time. So here is the prompt. You can thank my husband for the randomness because he gave me 3 words. So you can use the words rhyme, wine, and light in any form. You can make them past tense or anything like that. And yeah, let me get a timer pulled up. Are there any questions, or did I make anything not clear?
So we have to use all 3.
We have to use all 3.
Have to use all 3.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck. This is the reason why I didn't want to write.
You have done that yourself.
Oh my gosh, where did my timers go? All right, hold on. Technical difficulties. Woohoo. They disappeared on me. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, so all the kinks worked out in the first sprint here. Let's do it. We'll use another Camille, I think.
Classic.
Okay. Yes. All right. Everybody get ready. Set. And in 1, 2, 3, get to working. All right. How did everybody do? I saw some responses.
Mine is so dark.
Mine is like super not dark.
Should I submit mine or just keep it in my document and I can read it later?
Whatever you want to do. You can keep it in your document to read it, or you can make me read it, or I don't care.
I don't want to subject you to this, man. It kind of turned into a fan fiction.
Okay. It's got to be better than mine because mine's like how many words? 96 words.
I got 311. And I did a lot of like pausing, like this is done. Okay, I can add some more.
Yeah.
All right, this is done. Okay, I'll add some more.
365, 2 pages with dialogue.
Wow. Okay. All right, so let's get. All right, so I've just got 2 responses now.
So, winner and a runner-up.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
All right. There's 3 responses. I'm going to give it just a few more minutes.
Do we want to read ours while we wait for them?
Sure, that works. Who's going to fight to go first?
I guess I'll go first because I'll be easy to follow. My white wine amplified the light that glowed through it. My friend was discussing with me her plans. My plan for dinner is fish. At least that is my wish. Hey, that rhymed. She laughed. I was a poet and didn't even know it. I drank my wine in large gulps. The faster I got drunk, the better. It made her random rhyming more bearable. The light began to wane as it set, turning the sky different shades of purple, blue, and gold. I concentrated on the color scheme, listening to her prattle on against my will. Oh, Derek's just the dreamiest, isn't he? He said he'd catch the fish for dinner. I think this time I caught a winner. You can cut it out on the rhyming. I can't help it. I write songs for a living. Everything rhymes naturally. That was different enough in writing. It would have been fine, but her accent made it rhyme. I cringed. I was getting nefariously close to doing it myself. Can you hit the light? She motioned to the switch on the side of the house that would turn on the garden lights. I'd rather not fight. I looked at her with an expression that's often scared the hell out of my husband. She shuddered and stood. Fine, I'll get it. She stood. She walked to the wall of the house and flipped the external switch, turning on the fairy lights that rimmed the garden. I finished my wine and stood. That's my cue to get out of your hair. I'll catch you later, okay? You can't leave yet. You should have some gelato before you go. I slowly backed away from her and toward the gate. No, I really should be going. Gareth is expecting me at sundown. And with that, I unlocked the gate as she pouted and excused myself.
Nice. I like that.
Lots of rhyming.
Yes.
Lots of rhyming.
All right, Laura.
Oh, dear. Okay. I didn't have time to edit it too much. So, here we go. The light filtered through the wine glass, scattering dancing, refracted patterns across the open-air countertop of granite. Haley was mesmerized by it, the mushroom tea she had taken morphing the designs into living line art animals. Her therapist next to her continued his questioning. Did you kill your daughter? The words distorted as if through layers of radio waves transmitted through space. What? She asked, still gazing at the dancing elephant and fox, now combining into a turkey. Are you a murderer? Did you kill her? The words resolved that time. Huh, that rhymed. Her mind was on fire. Colors were swirling out of the flecks of granite and coating her animal friends. The therapist snapped. You killed her! The sharp words filtered into her ears. No, I didn't. Yes, Haley, you did. The voice was calm now, testing. I think you did it. Haley lazily looked at the therapist standing at the only shadowed corner of the kitchen. You hated her for some reason. She never told me why. Good, but remember, you killed her. I don't think. Yes, Haley, don't make me tip my hand. He took a deep breath. You killed your daughter. I did? Haley's voice was choked on emotions. Sighing in relief, the therapist nodded. Yes, she was an ungrateful child who kept acting out. You killed her in self-defense. Drink your tea, dear. She did. Remember, it wasn't your fault, but you did it. I killed her. It was an accident, but I did it. Yes. Should I tell the police? Haley looked up like a frightened rabbit. That sounds like a wonderful thing to do. Let me help you. Therapist stepped into the light, his suit pristine and hair turning gray. He picked up her cell phone with a gloved hand and handed it to her. Haley revealed all to the police. How she had done it in self-defense and really did love her daughter. How she felt so sad now that she was gone. She was dangerous and shouldn't be left alone. After she hung up, Hannibal Lecter grinned, pulled out his knife, and got to work. That's it.
Dang.
It's like, this got dark!
I love it though. All right.
Laura.
Stop.
I'm trying! I was like, let's just start with the wine glass and the counter and pretty light pattern, and then mushroom tea, Hannibal Lecter. Ah!
It's like the layers.
It just kept coming.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so mine's so simple. The wine spilled onto the page in a splash of rose. The ink caught it and spread like little blue lightning strikes through the paper, willfully ignoring how it was carefully printed to begin with. It didn't help the rhyme, not that it was any good before. The light that flashed through the room from the furniture store sign across the lively street made the wine-soaked page look like a piece of neon art. At least she could use it for that, sell it on Etsy. She definitely had too much wine to rhyme today. Okay, now I'm gonna go with Eva and just hide in a cave. Let's go cannibals, yes. Alright, so CB has posted theirs in the comments. Let me see if I've got... It starts with this one, right, CB?
I think so.
Maybe? Yeah. Okay. Let's go to YouTube and see if the comments come in any faster.
She says yes.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Deborah groaned and massaged her ferociously thudding temples. Too much alcohol-free wine and too much fun. Even without the alcohol, it packed a wallop, especially in her current delicate condition. The light of the sun hit her square in the eyes. She sat up with a whimper, and the room spun, as did the contents of her stomach, like a washing machine on a fast spin. Thinking about the news they had received 2 days earlier, she smiled. Fun and spun rhyme. Wow, she mused. She turned her head towards the other side of the bed. Tony was still out for the count. A sight to behold. He looked so peaceful when he was actually properly asleep, childlike, contented. Speaking of children, they had found out only 2 days earlier that their family of 7 was soon to be a family of 8. The new child was the joyful consequence of Parisian honeymoon spent canoodling. The contents of her stomach swirled uncomfortably again. She clamped her hand firmly to her mouth and scurried out of the room, into the in-suite, skidding onto her knees. Barely making it before the contents of her stomach made their messy presence known by way of her mouth. Suddenly, he was at her side, pulling damp hair off her face, rubbing her back, handing her a bottle of water, and generally being the sweet, amazing genius she adored. Ugh, she grumbled, as the remaining contents swirled again and splattered into the white porcelain bowl of the toilet. She shuddered uncomfortably. He was rubbing her back again. She turned tear-filled eyes towards him. How much longer am I going to feel this dreadful? She whimpered. Well, the doctor said you were around 5 weeks along, so my guess would be another 7 weeks at minimum. Yuck. While she snoozed like a cat on a chase lounge. Tony packed their bags and prepared to head back to New York on the Stark Industries jet. He left, helping her get ready till the last minute. He made her a lightly toasted bagel with a scraping of cream cheese and lemon and ginger tea, sweetened with honey. She managed to eat most of the bagel and drank about 2/3 of the tea. They went downstairs to check out. Awesome. All right. Let me add. Jordan, you there?
I managed to make it after all.
Hey. Welcome, welcome. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay, I'll try. Hi
Okay.
guys, I'm from the blind world. My channel is all about blindness and visual impairment. Sometimes I like to mix it up a little bit because I'm also autistic. Have I'm gonna try to pronounce that. Asperger's syndrome, and yeah, I love doing content for the blind community and making they
Nice.
realize they have a gift rather than a curse.
Nice. Awesome intro. You did so good.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to jump over to the responses, and I'm going to try to share my screen as I read them.
Good reading.
My mouth is dry. Oh, that is so tiny. Okay. Let me get a drink of water before I start this.
Good idea.
H for Hannibal.
All right. Of course. All right. So the first one I do believe is Eva. Okay. My white wine.
You got this. You can zoom in on the page.
I can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Control scroll. Usually.
Or Control Plus.
Ah, Trixie. Okay. It's a little bit better.
You can enable the blind mode with Control plus B.
Control plus B.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Well, technically, my friend Shelby, because she plays a lot of blind audio games. The one game that she's playing at the moment is what's it called? 07, and to enable the blind mode or the blind accessible mode, when you press Control plus B, it's a blind access mode.
Oh, okay. It's not doing anything for mine. Okay. All right. I'll just read it out. All right. My white wine. I cannot say those two words together.
White wine.
Amplified the light that glowed through it. My friend was discussing with me her plans. My plan for dinner is fish. Oh, wait, that's Sokko's, right?
That's mine.
Ah!
Yay.
Okay.
Wait,
Here,
that's Sokko? Not.
All right. Yeah. Okay. The shadow danced across the parchment, the flickering candle part of the romantic atmosphere she had begged me to give her. Don't you want to romance me any more, Charles? Where's the dancing? Where's the candlelight and wine under the stars? Where did that Charles go? The thoughts raced through my head as I topped my glass off, the romantic candlelight and sweet wine, my only company under the stars. How many times had I heard something about not knowing what I had until it was gone? Not enough for it to do a damn thing, I guess. She was thinking of leaving me. All those times I heard demands, she felt pleas. I gulped down the rest of the glass and set its rim back into the rose-colored stain it created on the worn and tattered program. Let us dance in the moonlight. Let us soak up the wine of our love for one another. Charles and Lily Stein. Lily had wrote that rhyme on a napkin on our fourth date. She proposed under the stars in the same spot. And 14 years, 2 months, and 47 days later, she died. But I think I lost her before then. I think maybe I just didn't know. Okay, this one's Eva's. Oh my gosh. That like broke my heart. All right. And next one. I think this one's Tessa's. Ron was struggling through college, and today's assignment was to write a poem that rhymed. Poetry was not his forte, and so he thought a glass of wine might help him relax. He tripped over the toy-strewn living room floor and turned on the lights in the kitchen, searching for a bottle of wine. By the time he found a bottle, opened it, and started drinking it, he had forgotten he was supposed to be writing a poem for homework. He struck himself into a stupor and then fell asleep. He drunk himself into a stupor and then fell asleep. To add insult to injury, he overslept and missed the class. Kicking a toy across the room, he went back to sleep. It's so cute. Yay! All right.
Also, 2 months and 47 days. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I wish these were all audiobooks.
Mhm. Awesome. All right.
Oh,
Let's see. Oh, when's the next one, Eva? It's going to be tomorrow on Melanie A. Doan's channel at 9 p.m. I'm going to put a link to the playlist in the chat in just a few minutes, and it'll just run you through all the days. And I'll also just do a single link for Melanie's on Sundays as well, or Sunday as well. All right.
yeah. And
Hosts,
I'm
what
gonna
are
say
your?
hello.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say hello to Lauren and Nicole real quick because I see that they're here.
Yeah. All right. So, co-hosts, what do you think is the best one?
Ava's was really good.
Mm-hmm.
But Laura,
I don't count.
that's true. So, Ava.
Wait,
Ava?
Yeah,
wait. How can we not count Laura?
because I'm a co-host. I'm not a participant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who wrote the story about Hannibal Lecter?
I
That was
did.
Laura. Yeah.
Oh, now
That
I
was
see why.
Laura.
Oh, okay. I love Hannibal Lecter.
Yes.
We all do.
I based it off of the TV show version of him where he was a psychiatrist.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Although, in terms of horror, I'm more of a slasher type of guy.
Aha.
Gotcha. All right.
Especially since... Oh, go ahead, son.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm torn between Ava's and CB's. Because
Yeah.
CB, there was like a lot there. But like Ava's like just broke my heart.
Yeah. Eva's like, why don't co-hosts count? I don't know.
Okay, so I think if we're in like the comments and not up on screen co-hosting, I think we'll count for other streams kind of thing. But I think as long as we're up on screen, since we technically kind of have a preview of what the prompt is,
Yeah.
then I think it's not really all that fair. So yeah, as long if you're in the comments and you're one of the hosts and everything, and you want to turn in a story, yeah, you'll count. But if you're like up on the screen at the time, no.
That's
Sounds good.
fair.
Okay. All right.
I think Eva, then CB is runner-up.
Yep.
I think so too.
Okay. So
And who did the
Eva, I'm going to, and CB, I'll get in contact with both of you. CB, if you'll put, I don't know if I have you on my Instagram or not, but if you'll put like your messenger or a easy way to contact you into the comments, or email me here. We'll get together so that we can promote your stuff for the month of June. All right. Okay. Eva asked if we know the prompts already, and sometimes we do. I know a couple coming up, but not all of them.
I
Maybe
still have
we
no
should-
idea what prompts I'm going to use for mine.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if we should include that in the spreadsheet.
We might ought to, just so that there's not like any overlap kind of thing, because we've found that we kind of think alike.
Twisted Writers Unite.
Okay,
I so wish you
Eva says, vote CB. I don't really need a prize or a win. I just like writing and crunch with a crowd. Come on, guys.
Come on. Accept the compliment.
Yeah. All right, CB says, I don't have an Instagram or any social media really, so I'm disqualified. But you post your fanfic somewhere, right? Because we can promote that so you can get some more subscribers.
wait, she has a fanfic?
She writes a lot of Tony Stark and Pepper Potts fan fiction.
Yeah. Pepperoni.
I love. Oh yeah, that person. I've actually seen some of her messages in the streams.
Yeah.
Very good material.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. CB is awesome. And Tessa says, I write prompts all the time, but needed time to think about them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We refuse. You cannot refuse our kindness. We have planned this for a month.
We have planned it for a month.
Accept it. And it can be anything. It can be a channel. It can be fanfic. It can be if you know somebody that has a really awesome book, if you want to promote their stuff, like if you don't have anything for yourself, that's fine too. I mean, yeah. It doesn't have to be limited to just a YouTube channel or like a book that's out, because I'm not published, so
My third one comes out this month.
Yeah.
Yay!
The third anthology book I'm in, so yay.
Yay!
I'm a winner
Yeah.
today.
Because you're a winner.
Chicken dinner.
Yeah. All right.
And like I say in the comments, one day I'm going to find all of you guys' work. I'm going to publish it in Braille and I'm going to read it all.
Nice.
Yes. All right. So for now, we'll promo CB stuff right here. All right. So Pepperoni Fan 1982 on fanfic.net. All right.
Mm-hmm. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982. 1982
But yeah, we will definitely put that in our promotions for the next month, and it'll be most of the hosts doing the promotions. It's not just going to be me because I don't have that much of a reach, but with our powers combined.
Yes.
We will have a bit of a reach, and that way you can get some more subscribers, you can get some more eyes on your work, you can get some more just whatever it is.
I'll promote people.
Yes, I know
Awesome.
you will. You're awesome at that.
Because I have a lot of blind people. I have a lot of blind people in my inner circle, so I can shout out and do whatever.
Nice.
Although
Nice.
people have to message me.
Okay. Yeah, I will definitely get the links to you so that you can
I
use that.
too am a 1982 baby.
Yeah. See, I'm a 1984, so it's not old.
90.
I refuse
Well,
to be old.
It's okay.
It's my birthday month.
Yeah.
My brother was 99, so it's like
Oh.
we're all 90s babies, all four of us.
90s baby.
Nice.
It's rough on
that,
mama.
Mhm.
that's actually true because I'm 25th March 1998.
Gotcha.
Nice.
That
I'm
makes
a
me
May
feel old.
baby too, Sako.
Woo!
At least I'm
Ava
Gen
says,
Z.
Ava says, I've not looked into what it takes to get a book done in Braille, but my hometown has both a large school for blind and book binderies that put books together. So I'm wondering if perhaps there's a way to actually have that done as a 1 or 10 off rather than mass produced. That would be awesome to look into, Ava. Why can't I talk today?
Did you possibly have too much coffee?
No, it's work and drama, and my brain is like
Turned off.
yeah. It's like, what are you doing? I don't. Nope.
And I can't believe that you used to have 10 to 15 cups of coffee a day. That's just crazy.
That is crazy. I top out at 3. Like that. No more than 3.
Yeah. That was my college life, and a little bit pre-college, like senior year of high school till I guess I was like 26 or so. 10 to 15 cups of coffee a day.
Oof.
Yeah. I was like Energizer Bunny, but worse.
The horror version.
Yeah. Mm-mm. It was like George of the Jungle, when he gets the taste of coffee. Yeah, that's what I felt like all the time.
Brendan Fraser.
Yes. Thanks, Mel. You can go back to your corner.
Apparently, I'm a niece now. Yay!
Awesome.
Thanks, Eva.
I like the other tube families.
Yes. Yeah, coffee does cause migraines, and that is the reason why I have pulled back.
Oh.
And that reminds me, I need to subscribe to Liz after this.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to try to get this one. This is my bestie from college.
Nice.
And she is doing a comic that is a long time in the making. And I'm so freaking excited about it. It's like, oh my God. So yeah, she's going to get promoted on my channel unless I can get her to do a YouTube channel.
Right on.
No pressure at all.
No. None. Me pressure? No.
Nah.
And yes, it was like Tony Stark on sugar. Yeah. So it's coming.
So, so who wins today?
Oh,
Who wins today?
It was Ava
Yeah.
and BB.
Nice.
Yes. So Ava, I'm going to be, stalking you, just so you know.
A friendly
Same
stalker.
here.
A
Yes.
friendly stock.
Now this right here, the little happy otter thing, ferret thing, that's one of Melissa's or Cag's earlier pieces.
Nice.
Nice.
She does all the cute stuff.
And talk
Okay.
a lot of people on YouTube basis.
Sorry, what was that?
I was saying that I stalk a lot of people on YouTube on a daily basis, but in a friendly stalker kind of way.
Very nice.
Yes. All right. So it is about that time.
Mm.
So do we want to go ahead and do our little outros and wrap this up?
Sure.
And I will put up the playlist and all that good stuff while one of y'all do your outros.
Sure.
Howdy, neighbors.
By the
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things, which I've been doing a lot lately. If you are interested in marketing yourself as an author, I have videos on the topic on my channel. Please drop by sometime. I would love to see you.
Sorry.
My name's Laura Nettles. I have a channel, Laura
Yeah.
Nettles. I do lots of writing. I do writing sprints Mondays and Wednesday evenings, and I have a couple of short stories out now in anthologies, so that's fun. But yeah,
Yay!
that's me.
Hooray!
All right, Jordan, you want to do a little outro?
So again, I'm Jordan from the channel The Blind World. I'm trying to make a safe place for my fellow blind people where they don't have to feel like they're a burden in life, where where their visual impairment is a gift rather than a curse. And I'm also working on a short story for the anthology tag that Lauren has on her channel for next year,
Nice.
and it's about the centaur.
It cut out.
Okay.
What was your story about?
It's essentially about Chiron from Greek mythology. Chiron, he's a centaur, and he's also meant to be the teacher of all Greek heroes.
There you go. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to read that. All right. So, thank you everybody for joining me. It was a lot of fun, and I am looking forward to the next stream. And thank you for our winners, and we will be promoting your stuff in the month of June.
Everybody is amazing.
Everybody is amazing.
Yes.
And feel better, Tessa.
Yes, definitely. And here is the playlist that I put in. Again, it's all different days. We have one stream per day for the month of May, except for the 28th, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Depending on my work schedule, I might do a pop-up. I don't know. We'll see. And tomorrow's stream is going to be on Melanie's channel at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So look forward to that. it's going to be a lot of fun too. And yeah, I think we're good, right?
And
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys, and we'll see you later.